Hello everyone, how are you? So I made vapes and this is how and why I vape. And also we're also going to talk a little bit about the channel and what I want to do on it as well. So I'm 50 years old and I live in Yorkshire in the UK. I've been vaping for about 3.5 years. So I used to be a smoker and I started smoking when I was 13 years old. What can I say? I wanted to be one of the cool kids. Uh, like I say, it's my biggest regret of my life. And and now I'm going to talk about the health consequences of making that mistake. And so if we fast forward um, to when I was 47, 46, 47, and I was experiencing a little bit more breathlessness than what I was used to, say when I was 40. Um, so I got to the doctors, and while I was there, I said, "Oh, well, I'm here. Um, I've got these chest pains, and I've got this breathlessness going on, and I've got these pains in my abdomen through the night. It's waking me up. It's doubled up, and etc. etc." So I sent me for some tests, ECG, and then of course the big one was an angiogram at Dewsbury Hospital in West Yorkshire. And after I'd had the angiogram, the consultant came to me and he just had that look about his face. Um, and pretty much what he said is, look, you've got to stop smoking. If you don't stop smoking, you're going to die a slow and very painful death. He wasn't messing about. He was just telling me as it was, and no respect for it. Then he went on to tell me, bearing in mind I was 47 years old, that the heart of my health, the age of my health was 97 years old for a 47-year-old. So we fast forward again another couple of months, and actually no, we won't. We'll go back to where we were. So on that day, the 21st of July, as I left that hospital, I took cigarettes out of my coat pocket and dropped them in the bin. And from that day, I've never touched another cigarette. But even though I've tried to stop smoking before, using the patches, the lozenges, the gums, the whole lot, Campix, everything they can throw at you. Some of those things several times. And before this day, probably maybe a year before, I'd even tried, one of the little cigar-lights things. I bought it from the supermarket. It looked a bit like a cigarette, the filter colour, the thing, and it had a little blue light at the end. And though yes, I sort of enjoyed it for maybe a week. But I did understand that even at that stage, back in July, that there were better products out there than what I tried before. So I left the hospital, and the next day I walked into a vaping shop in the town that I live, and I said, "Look, I want to start vaping. What do you recommend?" They gave me an ego stick. He let me have a go on it. I don't know what juice was in it at the time, but I thought, well, yeah, this is, it's all right. It tastes better than cigarettes. Bearing in mind that at that time, my taste buds were absolutely shot, along with my smell. So yeah, I bought it. So I bought that and a little C for clearomizer thing. I bought some minty juice and some fruity juice. I can't remember exact fruity flavour. And off I went. And from that day onwards, I've been a vapor. The benefits of vaping for me since then have been obviously I taste stuff, I can smell stuff, yeah. And I'm now out and about. I don't even need to be close to someone to tell if they're smoking now. I can smell. And the thing that always gets me is I always think, Christ, I smelled like that for 30 years. So yeah, so the flavour, e-liquid wise, there are so many flavours. There's something for everyone out there in the vape world. Doesn't matter whether you just want to go easy. So you just get a tank and a cheap, a nice, a cheap mod. You don't have to cost a lot these days. You can get a full setup for probably less than £35 or thereabouts. So following on from July, a month and a half later, I had a triple heart bypass to, let's just say, improve the damage that smoking had done. And now I feel a lot better. So they say that the media would have us believe that smoking, vaping even, is as bad as smoking. Well, I can tell you now, if you're wondering, then that is absolute bullshit. There is no comparison. It's like I taste stuff, I smell stuff, I don't just walk around now, I can run around now. And that's following a triple heart bypass. If I carried on smoking cigarettes before and after a triple heart bypass, and going off the way I was feeling, and going off what the medical professionals have told me, I probably wouldn't be here today talking to you. So that answers the question, is vaping safer? Public Health UK, I think it is the government agency, has already said that vaping is 95% cheaper, safer than smoking. Obviously, vaping isn't risk-free to an extent. However, smoking is just risk, and there is no positives on smoking. So now, why do I vape? Well, I'm a hobby vapor, if you like. So I suffer from shiny-itis, and I'm glad I do. I make my own coils. I keep it simple. I don't make alien coils and stuff like that. But I make my own coils. And I've just started making my own e-liquid as well. And I can't tell you how much I'm enjoying it. I am loving everything about it. And my only regret now, well, two regrets I've got now. There's one that I never started smoking, obviously. The second one is that I started vaping sooner, like many years sooner. But you live and learn, So if you're a smoker and you're watching this and thinking about packing in cigarettes and vape, and seriously considering starting vaping, or whether you're just curious about vaping, and please do. You have absolutely nothing to lose, and the benefits by far outweigh everything else, including the cost. The cost-wise, what I used to spend a week in cigarettes, I used to buy 2 packets a day. And the job I used to do, sometimes I was out working for ridiculous hours, 18-hour days. So you can imagine, I used to buy 3 packets a day some days. And you can only imagine what my chest used to feel like when I did wake up. So if you find, like I said, give it a go. You've nothing to lose, you've everything to gain. What I used to spend it in a week, what I used to spend in a month, I spend in, I don't know, what is it? What I used to spend in a week on cigarettes, I don't spend that in a month on vaping. So there you go. Right, that's my life story on how I got vaping. I think I've covered everything. I hope I have. I probably haven't. This is my first video. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing, if I'm honest. But let's just talk briefly about the channel. So coming up in the channel, this is what I want to do. This is the direction I wanted to take. I want to be doing some e-juice reviews, hopefully some hardware reviews. I don't know how often it's going to be coming up. Trouble is, I work on a 0 hours contract, money's tight, and everything that I'm reviewing will be bought by me. So I have to be careful. Other than that, I'll be getting up as much as I can, as many uploads as I can. So that's me. I'm out. Keep well, keep vaping, and if you haven't started vaping, then start vaping. You've nothing to lose.